Despite all of the publicity surrounding her traumatic divorce from Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez isn't letting it depress her. "I am aware that all the speculation and words being spoken about me, along with the assumptions about my personal identity, do not reflect who I am," she stated in a recent interview with comic Nikki Glazer for Interview magazine. Please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn in the notification bell so as to get all our updates. I discovered it quite some time ago. I also don't take social media as seriously as I should since it emerged after I had been in the public glare for some time. I am aware of my goodness. I'm a good mom, I promise. I am aware of my pals. I'm sure that my pals are aware of my identity, including my parents. You must have the necessary skills to handle that aspect of the company if you want to have a lengthy career. None of it really matters since some people will adore you, some people won't understand you, and other people will just want to hate you for hatred's sake. Whether it's a massive commercial hit or something that only reaches one person and is never even seen, as an artist, what counts to me is creating something that inspires and brings me pleasure. It makes no difference, she said. My passion in life is this. I like singing. Dancing is something I like doing. I adore performing. I like entertaining a lot. I adore making things. Furthermore, I'm not Teflon, so please don't misunderstand. If I see anything nasty, it doesn't mean anything bad about me. Her split with Affleck has been a major source of her pain. After calling it quits on their initial engagement in 2004, the couple got back together. Lopez filed for divorce in 2024. The couple got married in 2022. Although she claims she doesn't regret 1 second getting back together with the guy she referred to as the love of my life, she acknowledges that the breakup was terrible. Not regretting anything doesn't mean it didn't take me out for good, Lopez said. Came close to doing so. But now that I'm over it, I'm thinking, that's exactly what I needed. God, I'm grateful. I apologize for taking so long. I apologize for forcing you to subject me to this repeatedly. I ought to have discovered this 2 or 3 years ago. I understand. You had to take an FNG sledgehammer to my brain and pound me pretty hard. You completely failed me. Not need to repeat. Lopez has been married 4 times. Once to Ojani Noa, once to Cris Judd, and once to Marc Anthony, the father of her children. Before breaking up with Alex Rodriguez and starting over with Affleck, she was engaged to him. I believe that life's lack of a destination is what I like most about it. Growing and improving are only possible if you so want. Either it grows or it dies, and I don't want to handle the dying process. Indeed, there have been moments when I felt like I had everything figured out, but then life says, well, let me try something else and see if you fall for it. Check to determine whether you have really retained that lesson. Neither had I, she acknowledged. Although that doesn't mean I won't make errors in the future, I now understand it much more deeply. However, when your whole home collapses, you're left standing there in the debris wondering, how can I not ever let that happen again? Subsequently, you begin to piece things together, asking yourself, okay, so this was my part in it. This was what I should have seen early on. This is what I didn't look at. The actual lessons are found in such things. It's looking back at the feelings underneath and the belief systems that we have about ourselves that make us make certain choices and create certain patterns in our life, Lopez said to Glazer when asked about the effort it takes to learn such lessons. Thus, you realize, okay, I haven't, so what is it that I need to look at right now? When you reach a moment when you believe you've learned the lessons and then it blows up in your face once again, I would advise you to always focus within, as it's so simple to place the blame elsewhere. You have to be good on your own in order to have a relationship that is more complete, according to the Grammy-nominated performer. The singer of On the Floor claims that her connections with God and herself are now the most important ones in her life. For me, the connection with God and the relationship